Kakinada pronunciation is a city in the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. It is a municipal corporation located in Kakinada mandal of Kakinada Revenue Division and also the district headquarters of East Godavari district. It is the fourth most populous city of the state. Kakinada has been selected as one of the 100 Indian cities to be developed as a smart city under PM Narendra Modi's flagship Smart Cities mission. Further, it was shortlisted in the 20 cities that are to be first developed under the same scheme. Etymology. Kakinada, a village near the present Kakinada, was a Dutch settlement. They also used to store and export coconut products and hence the name Co-Canada. The British East India Company also called it with the same name when they established the first Canadian Baptist mission. After independence, it finally got the name Kakinada. Some theories suggest Kakashura's losing his eye by an arrow of Lord Rama gave the name Kakinada of that Kakinada is derived from Kaka, an Ikshwaku king who built the town. Another theory says that it is Kakulavada, an abode of crows, for catching fish on the shore. Geography. Kakinada is located at 16.93 degrees north, 82.22 degrees east, 16.93, 82.22. The 82 degrees east longitude passes through the city. It has an average elevation of 2 meters, and many areas of the city are below sea level. The city has a rough north-south orientation in a long, narrow strip parallel to the coast. The average width of the city is about 6 kilometers, and it is about 15 kilometers long. The city consists of two regions, connected by bridges. The southern part, Jagannathapuram, is separated from the rest of the city by the Buckingham Canal. The canal and its branches form Medellin Island, which abuts the city in the southwest. During the colonization of the Dutch Coromandel coast, the Dutch East India Company maintained a trading post known as Jagannapuram to the English. The northern area of Kakinada is the more modern part of the city, with its recent extension. An industrial belt, running north-south the length of the city, separates the eastern part from the coast. Kakinada is bordered on the southeast by Kakinada Bay and a marshy wetland, home to India's second-largest mangrove forest and the Karinga Wildlife Sanctuary. A branch of the Godavari River, the Gauthami, flows into the Bay of Bengal at this point. Climate. Kakinada has a tropical savanna climate with hot, humid weather most of the year. The warmest time of the year is late May and early June, with maximum temperatures around 38 to 42 degrees Celsius. January is the coolest month, with minimum temperatures of 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. The city gets most of its seasonal rainfall from the southwest monsoon, although considerable rain also falls during the northeast monsoon. Cyclones in the Bay of Bengal frequently strike the city. Kakinada's prevailing winds are from the southwest for most of the year, except from October to January when they're from the northeast. The city's average annual rainfall is 110 to 115 centimeters. Governance. Kakinada Municipal Corporation is spread over an area of 30.51 square kilometers, while the urban agglomeration area of Kakinada is spread over an area of 57.36 square kilometers. The urban agglomeration constituents includes the areas of Kakinada Municipal Corporation, census towns of Chidiga, Ramanayupeta, Suryara Opeta and the outgrowths of Ganganapal, Sarpavriam, Vakalapudi and Turangi. Economy. During the late 1940s there was little industry in or around Kakinada. The local economy was based on agriculture and fishing. Until the early 1980s, the local economy revolved around the textile industry, auto parts, steel-related ancillary units, agriculture and fishing. Kakinada's economy is diverse due to its seaport and port-based industry. Port Hope Island, about 5 kilometers from the coast, makes Kakinada Port a natural harbor. It is home to 2 ports, an anchorage port and a deep-water port. Kakinada's deep-water port is the second largest in the state and the first in the country, built in a public-private partnership. In 1996, it is operated by Kakinada Seaports. Before the deep-water port was built, the Anchorage port was the largest of India's 40 minor ports. A shipyard is under construction to provide support services to ships around Kakinada and the east coast of India. Kakinada's principal exports include seafood and related products, agricultural products. Industrial sector. Fertilizer. Kakinada is known as the fertilizer city of Andhra Pradesh. The city is home to 2 fertilizer producers, Nagarjuna Fertilizers and Godavari Fertilizers. Agro-minus products. Coconuts are exported by several companies in and around Kakinada. The Murugappa Group-owned Eid Parry and Cargill International joint venture, Silk Road Sugars, has a port-based standalone sugar refinery in Kakinada with a capacity of 600,000 tons. Edible oil refineries and biofuel plants. In 2002, several edible oil refineries were established in Kakinada, with a refining capacity of 3,000 tons per day. They include Akalma Oils and Fats, Ruchi Infrastructure and Nikhil refineries. The port facilitates the importation of crude palm and soybean oil. The Vakalapudia Industrial Park has attracted over $10 million in investment from biodiesel companies such as Reliance Industries, Natural Bioenergy and Universal Biofuel. Andhra Pradesh has entered into an agreement with Reliance Industries for Jatropha planting. The company selected 200 acres of land in Kakinada to grow Jatropha for quality biodiesel fuel. ITES. Kakinada is a Tier 2 city. Software Technology Parks of India established a facility here in 2007. Since then, several IT companies have come up in the city, mainly due to its educated workforce. About 35 IT companies are operating in Kakinada. Godavari IT Association of East and West Godavari districts is an association of IT companies in the twin Godavari districts and is based in the city. Resources. Power generation. There are several power plants in and around Kakinada. Spectrum Power Generation has a 208 MW plant, and was one of the first independent power producers in the country. The company is planning to expand the capacity to 1,350 megawatts in phases. Tenders for a 350 MW expansion have been requested. A 220 MW power station owned by Reliance Energy and a 464 MW combined cycle power plant by GVK Group are in operation at Samalkota. These plants supply electricity to the state's transmission utility, APTRANSCO, under a power purchase agreement. Natural gas and petroleum. Kakinada is the base for Oil and Natural Gas Corporation's eastern offshore asset. Several oil companies use Kakinada for oil and gasoline shipments. Baker Hughes and Schlumberger are field development companies working on offshore natural gas fields near the city. The Krishna Godavari Basin is considered the largest natural gas basin in India. Significant discoveries of oil and natural gas were made made by Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, Gujarat State Petroleum Corporation and Reliance, which has been extracting gas from its KGD6 block off the Kakinada coast. Reliance has an onshore terminal in Gadimoga, about 25 kilometers from Kakinada, to process and distribute gas to other parts of the country. Reliance Gas Transportation Infrastructure has built a 1,440-kilometer pipeline from Kakinada to Bharuch to transport 120 million cubic meters per day of natural gas from the East Godavari fields across India to its west coast. In 2010, the Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulatory Board awarded Kakinada's gas distribution project to Bhagwanagar Gas, a consortium of GAIL and Hindustan Petroleum. Construction is underway to supply gas to Kakinada and the surrounding towns of Samalkot, Pedipuram and Pithapuram, making Kakinada the second city in Andhra Pradesh to have a piped gas supply for domestic, commercial and industrial purposes. Culture. Cuisine. East Godavari is noted for its traditional Andhra cuisine, pickles made from mangoes, vegetables, chicken, shrimp, mutton and fish. Kakinada is known for Kakinada Khaja, a sweet made from maida flour and dipped in a sugar syrup. The sweet was popular not only in Andhra, but as far away as Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Kotia Sweets is the best-known maker of Kakinada Khaja. Street corner carts selling bhajis and padada kindapapu. Kakinada is one of the few places in Andhra Pradesh with bananas and mangoes. Kakinada is also known for pesarata, a breakfast-to-brunch crepe made from moong dal, green chilies, ginger and cumin, which is sold in restaurants and street stalls. Putarekulalu is a coastal Andhra sweet made of thin sugar wafers. The city has several Udupi vegetarian hotels, some of which provide overnight accommodations. Kakinada Beach Festival. Also Sagara Sambralu is a music festival held in Kakinada in Andhra Pradesh. It was declared as an annual festival by the government of Andhra Pradesh. It is a 3-day event where many artists perform. There are many scholars like Asivata Brahma Sastry, who is a noted Sanskrit and Telugu scholar and who coined the term Navala in Telugu literature, Shaganti Kotaswara Rao etc. The city also has its recognition in Tollywood films with notable actors, actresses and directors, namely Anjali Devi, Suryukantham, Relingi Venkatarama Rao, Gopal Rao, C. Pullaya, P.B. Srinivas S. V. Ranga Rao, Chittayalu Srinivasa Rao. Transport. Roadways. Kakinada is connected by road to the rest of the state and other cities of India and by means of national highways. National Highway 214, which stretches 270 kilometers from Kathipudi to Pamru, passes through Kakinada. Railways. Kakinada Port is a terminal station. The city has two main stations, namely Kakinada Town and Kakinada Port. The city is connected to the Hora-Chennai main line at Samalkot. Kakinada Town is classified as an A-category station. It is recognized as an Adarsh station in the Vijayawada Railway Division of South Central Railway Zone. Seaways. Kakinada Port is located on the shore of Bay of Bengal. It is one of the intermediate ports in the state. Education. Kakinada is an educational hub, meeting the growing educational demands of the state. Several professional colleges in and around the city offer courses in engineering, medicine, information technology and management at the graduate and postgraduate levels. The Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Kakinada offers engineering courses and has a business school. And Rangaraya Medical College is a respected medical college in the state. PR College is another old and famous college, and one Sri Pedrada Ramaswamy worked as principal for some time. Famous personalities like Devallapalli Krishnasastri, P.V. Narasimha Rao Ushasri were students at the time. Andhra University Postgraduate Centre, established in 1977, is another college in Kakinada. The university is located on a 50.93-acre campus in Thimapuram, 6 kilometers from the Kakinada town railway station. Tourism. Karinga Wildlife Sanctuary, part of the Godavari Delta, Hope Island, India, of sands pit formed by the Godavari, Konasima. Scenic Godavari Delta Islands. Arpada Beach is primarily considered as Kakinada Beach, which is having one of longest coastlines in Indian beaches. Kakinada Beach is meant for its mild blue waters and cold breeze all the day. Sports. Cricket is the most popular game in the city, followed by badminton and athletics. Kakinada is home to a number of local cricket teams participating in district and zone matches, with the stadium used for Ranji Trophy matches. The East Godavari District Sports Authority has a sports complex in the city with an indoor stadium and swimming pool. Tennis is taught to students by the KT at the tennis courts of Rangaraya Medical College. There is a roller skating rink in Vivekananda Park.